I like to think of life as a roller coaster ride our higher self chose to experience. But we have to keep in mind that some rides are shorter than others, and some rides are also more pleasant than others. And we shouldn't be too distracted by what's happening off the rails because we'll all find ourselves back there again once our ride comes to an end. And we should also not get too caught up with others' successes and struggles because we all have a unique journey that reflects the growth desired by our higher self. Now, life is broken up in chapters. We live through our shadow years from 7 to 29. And during these years, we go through a series of powerful, exciting, and also dramatic experiences. And these experiences are often the cause of our fears, our blockages, and our suppressed energies. Our learning years then begin at 30, and we now have the opportunity to learn and grow from all our past experiences. And we can also start healing ourselves of our suppressed energies by learning how to become conscious of them and then releasing them. And like I've said before, if we don't release our suppressed energies, we'll reach a point in life where our physical body can no longer hold on to them, and we'll start releasing them through physical illnesses and diseases. And finally, we can then begin our true spiritual journey towards enlightenment at 40, once we have grown through the cycles of experiences manifested by our higher self. So how do we find out what our spiritual journey is? How do we take our first step on our spiritual path? We can work with numerology to reduce our birthday and identify the divine energies that are aligned with our spiritual journey. But there are different ways of reducing numbers. I personally never reduce past 22 unless I'm identifying an energy that requires a single digit. And this is very important because there are 22 aspects that form each state of consciousness. And if we are always reducing to single digits, we are intentionally excluding energies that are required to fully understand the human state of consciousness and our journey on the physical material realm. I also first add up all the whole numbers together and then add up each digit from the resulting number if it's above 22. Now, once we have identified the divine energies associated with our life purpose, our grounding, assisting, and zodiac energies, and our yearly lessons, we can then contemplate on the Major Arcana Tarot cards that are associated with those energies to gain wisdom and understanding that is not only aligned with our current state of consciousness, but that reflects our spiritual journey. And we should also always keep in mind that spiritual growth must always remain a personal journey within. We can follow the guidance of others and knowledge shared in sacred texts. But once we initiate our connection with our higher self, we then have to rely entirely on our intuition, which is our higher self guiding us on our journey. And there is no greater guide than our higher self.